Alright, back again. I just literally hit end and hit play. So I'm right back with this video about my, I just did my spiritual views, which is really fucking cool. But then now I'm doing my, cultural views. Now I can just kind of go from the spiritual shit right into this, because the two sort of intertwine, but I want to break it up into two videos. So, not my cultural views, but my views on morality, all that stuff. So, what does Logan Cousins, what does the abysmal plane think of morality? What is his views on morality? I don't have any. I don't have any moral views. The thing is do whatever you want. Because life is irrelevant. And I could just end it right there, but I want to expand upon that. Explain to you why I think that. So why does nothing you do matter? Why is life totally irrelevant and everything subjective? Okay. In my spirituality video, I mentioned how vast the universe was. How you're going to transcend this version of yourself, go to a different version after death. Okay, well, that totally debunks the idea that what you do here matters, because you're just going to die and then continue as another version of yourself somewhere, making everything you did here irrelevant. Everyone here will think you're dead. If I just passed out, fucking fell out right here in the truck, everyone in the house would be like, oh shit, Logan's dead. Another version of myself, I'm still kicking. So the thing is, nothing you do here matters because death is imminent. You know, you can't really expect anything you do to be remembered accurately for the next 1,000 years. Look at Columbus. Christopher Columbus, that fucking asshole he is remembered as being a great guy that founded North America. He thought the earth was round and the crown thought it was flat. He came over here and he was fucking great, man. He came over here and established Western society. No, he didn't. He's a doofus. He's a fucking retard. What did Christopher Columbus really do? And this is a history people don't talk about too much. Christopher fucking Columbus, he comes over here and, what does he do? He makes a fool of himself. He enslaves the Native Americans. He kills them all. He fucking rapes the females. And then after that, he makes a mockery out of the whole fucking thing. Also, he thought that the earth was flat. The crown thought it was round, and he thought that he was going to go off and prove it was flat. And then he ran into the North American continent, and then when he came back, and then the crown told him to get the fuck out. They sent a messenger, and they were like, you need to get... No, they didn't. I got it wrong. He went back to the damn... to Europe and brought one of the Native Americans with him, and he was talking about how savage they were. And, I can't remember, they punished Christopher Columbus somehow for doing this shit, but like, yeah. He fucked everything up and was a dumbass. He was a total fucking idiot. He's not at all how he's depicted today, but you see what happened is the game of telephone. Over the course of 600 years, his story has been told over and over and over again so many times by word of mouth, and it's been written, rewritten, written again, rewritten again, to the point that the story has been totally lost. What originally happened is a lost concept on anyone that studies history. I mean, unless you really like history, then you know, but I mean, for the most part, people just kind of accept what they're told in school about the shit. And the idea that they're told in school is that Christopher Columbus was a great dude that founded North America and didn't do nothing wrong. Tell that to the Native Americans that were enslaved and raped and killed. Yeah, thanks, Christopher, you fucking asshole. But anyway, hand's starting to go to sleep here. But, fucking Columbo, asshole. I call him that just to, make a mockery of his name. But, and the same goes, with, what is it, with you. Say if you wanted to make it big, let's say you wanted to be remembered for something great, I'm gonna start a band, I'm gonna go to the top. Well, really, I mean, if you want to do that for the fun of it, go ahead. But if you want to do that because you think you're going to be remembered for being great and you're going to leave a legacy behind, and you might as well not do it if you're doing it for that reason. If you're doing it to have fun and make good memories, yeah, that's fine. If you're doing it for a different reason, no, not fine, because you're not going to be remembered. Euronymous and Pella Olin will be forgotten one day. Attila Caesar will be forgotten. The entire black metal scene of the 90s will be forgotten one day. It'll be irrelevant one day. As bad as I hate to say that, because I love the music. I love the damn culture that spawned from it. All these fucking warp people making music. I love that shit. It gives an outlet to people like me who are just fucked in the head. But it'll be gone one day and something will replace it. Like, the pop music of the 70s is not the same pop music you have today. It's changed over time, and the old shit, for the most part, isn't listened to anymore by the majority of people. So what happens is, over time, things change, things are forgotten, people's interests change, and also people that knew you die. So what happens is, one day you're gonna pass away. The people that remembered you and your music, they'll be like, fuck, man, that sucks that he's gone. Okay, well, at least we got the music. And then the people that valued your creativity and the things you created, they'll die. Your family will die. And their family will die. And eventually, your entire family lineage will be forgotten. 400 years from now, there'll be like one dude that remembers you and it won't even be accurately. So there you go. Like 200 years from now, somebody will look at Pello and they'll be like, yeah, that was a great dude, man. Yeah, he lived till he was like 50 years old. Died from being too grunge, you know, he made grunge music, right? He was the lead singer of Nirvana. And shit like that, you know, it'll be totally remembered wrong and fucked up. Kurt Cobain, people will be like, yeah, he didn't ever shoot himself. He lived to be like 30 and got hit by a bus. Fucking shit himself and died. I mean, it'll be like the most humorous shit because what really happened will be lost on people. That's what happens with time. You will not be remembered correctly, and things change, people's interests change. So your music, if your intention is for people to listen to it for hundreds of years, I'm going to make some shit that's going to change stuff. You might as well forget it, because it's not going to happen. I mean, yeah, people will listen to it for a while. Maybe you make a scene like the Black Circle and black metal did in fucking the 90s. You make something that's going to change the face of music, but it's only going to be temporary. So you might as well do it just for the sake of having fun with it. And that goes into my spiritual views too. One day you're just going to die anyway, so you might as well just have fun with life while you've got this life. I mean, there's another life out there, so who gives a shit about death? Fuck, if you're feeling like, if you're having a terrible life, just jump off the house, wake back up again. Everybody can, you just continue. That goes for everyone, in my view. Everybody does that. No matter what you believe, when you die, you're going to wake up as another version of yourself, and your previous death will mean nothing to you. You'll remember it like a dream. So, yeah, you remember it as a bad dream you had one time. So that's what it'll be. And so you might as well just have fun here, have a fun old goofy time. Do what the hell you want to do. You know, if you want to do drugs, do it. If you want to fucking, I don't know, if you, whatever weird interest you got, if you want to do it, then you might as well do it. And that minus, and now I'm not encouraging dark, weird shit here. I'm not encouraging you to go out and shoot your neighbor because he looked at you weird yesterday and, oh, I'm just going to come back again, so I might as well kill him. In theory, yeah, it doesn't matter, but, you know, I don't want to see anybody get locked up. I don't want to see anybody's lives ruined because, you know, it's different if you kill yourself because it's like you're ruining your own life. But, yeah, your families too, in a way. You're not ruining theirs, but you're taking yourself out of the picture and your loved ones will be sad. But the thing is it's different than killing somebody else that you don't know very well, of ruining their family, ruining their lives because you just snuffed out their life. It's not your choice to dictate somebody else's path in life. So that's why I disagree with murder. Not because it's, oh, Jesus doesn't like it. It just is stupid. Because it's like, why? It's pointless. What do you get out of it? Nothing. Nothing. You literally get nothing out of it. Somebody talks smack to you. They're like, hey, you fucking retard. And you pull a gun out and shoot them. You've literally done nothing. You've accomplished jack shit. And let's say you even get off scot-free and don't go to jail. You haven't done anything but taken that guy out of his family and taken him out of the picture. Now his family misses him or her, misses the guy or the girl that they're in torment every day. They're like, you remember Lenny? He got shot. You just fucked somebody's family up. And now, not in the grand scheme of things, not that it matters, but it's just not it's pointless. So why go out of your way to do something pointless? And my view is that even something pointless has a point. Its point is that it is done for no reason. But really, why waste your time doing something that's not going to accomplish jack shit? Put your time and energy into things that are going to change things for the better or accomplish new things. You know what I'm saying? Don't waste your time being a dumbass. You know what I mean? Not that it matters. You're going to die anyway and come back. But, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. You don't need to be stupid. Just stupidity and ignorance don't need to be a thing because you still need progress in society. So, yeah. That's my view on that. But if you want to say if you disagree with religious views and you're like, I'm going to make my own religion. I'm going to start a cult, but I'm not going to be an evil douchebag. I'm just going to spread my ideas and do this whole thing. Do it, man. Just do it. Feel free to fucking do it. Everything's subjective. Religions, how did they start? Some fat ass dude in a cave eating mushrooms 2,000 years ago starts seeing crazy shit. He's sitting in the cave. He's looking around. He sees angels over here, devils over here, and in front of him, Lucifuge is coming straight for him because he's high off so many mushrooms he won't sleep for days. He's shitting himself. He's so stoned. He's like, fucking some shit coming at me. And he writes down what he's seeing and hearing based on based on a stoner's fever dream. He writes the shit in a book, calls it holy, spreads the word of it. And over time, it's changed, it's edited, it's rewritten. Some guy puts in some more law. Another dude writes in another one. Somebody else changes the previous one that was added. Somebody writes a different rendition of the book in Greek and things get mistranslated. Stuff like that happens. And over time, 1,000 years later, it is a totally different beast than it originally was. But the thing is it's all subjective. None of it's really real. So, the truth of the matter is, you're just going to repeat after death. You're just going to continue and shit, because everything continues. Everything cycles over again in the universe, but even the universe itself will one day, the singularity will occur, it'll blow up, and guess what it's going to do? It's going to come right back again. There's going to be another Big Bang. It's going to go shit, boom, blow right back up again. So what the fuck? There's going to be another singularity. It's going to blow right back up again and form a new universe. The same exact shit is going to happen. You think Earth hasn't happened before? You think this hasn't happened? Then you're wrong. The fact of the matter is, it has happened. The universe is trillions of years old. I mean, there's some fucking idiot scientists that try to put a timer on it. They're like, oh, it's a couple billion. Bullshit. There's no way you can tell how old the universe is. It is ancient. It is super, super ancient. And the fact of the matter is that yes, this has happened before. The probability of this happening in the past somewhere else in the universe is, yeah, it's true. 1 trillion years ago, I was sitting in this car on Earth making this video. Because it happened before. Earth formed somewhere else in a different part of the universe. Then one day an asteroid hit that Earth, but guess what? There was a different one somewhere else. Shit repeats itself after some time. So, there's this grand scheme of things, and really nothing you do here has any grand significance. So, if you want to make a religion, do it for fun and do it for the purpose of trying to better this particular life and world here. Don't do it to fucking thinking you're gonna, I don't know, don't do it to try and force other people to have moral views similar to yours, because the thing is you really, it's not gonna do anything. You know, people proclaim Jesus is going to come back, but that's not true. What's going to happen is, as you're sitting there preaching on the street corner, Jesus' return, the meteor is going to hit and destroy us all. But then we're all just going to continue and wake up from it on the other Earth. My God, I had a fucking nightmare that the Earth was hit by a meteor. Did you see that shit? Yeah, I had the same dream last night. It's just kind of weird, isn't it? You ever had shit like that where you have a dream, your friend has the same dream? There's a reason for that. Yeah, but guys like, yeah, man, I had that same dream too. That shit was weird, man. And then you just continue on. Oh, just bad dream. Go about your day. Fuck, man, I took too many Benadryl last night. I had that weird ass dream. That sort of thing. People will find a way to brush it off. They'll go about their day, and that other Earth is smoldering in the other part of the universe. Meanwhile, you're still alive and kicking it over here. Death is irrelevant. Don't worry about it. And if you want to go ahead and bring it on, you might as well, because you're just going to continue again, possibly in a better version of yourself. So I'm not saying don't try to make things better for yourself here. I mean, that's good to do. It's important because think about it like this. When you die, your family members won't. They'll still be here, but they'll view you as being dead. Well, you're really not, but they'll view you as that. So, I know it seems like I'm talking about spiritual stuff, but I'm not. This is more so my moral views and things. But it just ties in with the spiritual stuff a lot, because my spirituality and my morals are tied in very closely. And then I want to get on something else too, because my views of, how should you live your life? And I've mentioned some of it, in the moral shit, but live your life, like I said before, however you want to. It's up to you. If you want to live a shitty life, do it. If you want to go shoot for being rich, do it. But don't do it with the intention that you're going to make some great change in the world and it's going to last forever. Like Hitler, I'm going to make the Reich that lasts for 1,000 years and then he dies. You know what I mean? It didn't last for 1,000 years. It lasted for like 10 and then it ended. So, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. The Soviet Union will last forever. Communism for forever. And then it dies because it's stupid and shitty. So, don't create something with the intention of it lasting forever. Do it with the intention of, I'm going to do this to have fun. I'm going to make some friends. Just going to have a jolly goddamn good time. And at the end of it all, I'm going to die, but I'm going to lay on my deathbed thinking, man, that was a great time I had in life. And then you pass away, but not really. Just wake up again. But, you don't want to, my view is that you don't want to live a shitty life if you can help it, but it's your life, so live it however you want to, do what you want to, believe in what politics you want to, spout whatever you want to. If you want to go around trolling people on the internet, do it. If you don't want to, don't do it. If you want to go burn a church down, do it. If you don't want to, don't. It's fucking up to you. It's your life. Do whatever you want to, whether it's to your detriment or not. It's really because nothing you do has any sort of impact on anything. The church burnings that happened in the 90s will be forgotten one day in Norway. That was a significant event. Still is. It's looked back on as, holy shit, that was some dark stuff. Guess what? 100 years from now, it won't even be remembered. It'll be something in the law books. It'll be something that's recorded, but most people will be forgotten about it. Common knowledge will be that nobody will even talk about the 1990s. It'll be like the 1830s. Who talks about the 1830s? To the people that lived in the 1830s were a great significant time of change and invention. But guess what? Who the fuck thinks about the 1830s now? Nobody. So in 100, 200 years' time, nobody will think about the 90s. The music you make today will be forgotten then because there'll be a new music scene then. The music scenes of today and the trends of today and the things of today are only relevant so long as today stands. It's only relevant so long as the people that made it are alive and the people that originally were fans of it are alive. And eventually they'll die, and the fandom around that will be lost. The significance of the movement will be lost. It'll be forgotten, and something new will come up. So don't do something with the intention of, it's gonna change everything forever. This is gonna be the new precedent of heavy metal. I'm gonna start this new thing. It's gonna be great. It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna do it'll do it for a little while, maybe 50 years. It'll change metal, but then sooner or later, it's going to go right back to what it was, or it's going to change, or it's going to do something else. It's going to change form somehow. So, and living your life in a certain way, don't worry about it. Don't just do what you want to do. Do what makes you happy and leave it at that. Don't try to please people because the people you're trying to please are a bunch of selfless fucktards, Just do whatever you want to do. And that's another part of my outlook on life and stuff. Is that, why worry about pleasing people when the people you're trying to please are fucking nimrods? Think about it. The pastor at church He's telling you not to be gay. Don't do that gay shit. That's disgusting. It's sinning before the eyes of God. You're making Jesus cry and all this shit. But really, he's gay in the closet and he's fucking his brother or something. He's gay beyond the point of it being normal. He's doing incest shit. He's gay with his brother. See what I'm saying? Don't commit incest. Don't fuck other men and all this stuff. And it's like, but you're gay with your brother. And shit. That's happened before. There have been incest gay pastors that have been like, don't be gay and all this shit, but they are. Same goes with lesbians. There's a lot of people, don't be lesbian, but they are. I've known people from my own church that said not to be lesbians, and when they were in high school, they fucked like 50 chicks. You know what I mean? It's fucking stupid. Don't be lesbians, but I like women. Really? So don't listen to people. People are stupid. Be your own God. Be your own boss. Do what you want to do. Make your own religion if you want to. Follow it. Have your own independent views on things. Fuck, you don't like the way politics is going? Make your own political party. Make your own shit. Make up your own doctrine on things. Follow it. Fuck, do whatever you want to do. Because the people that are telling you how to live your life and what to do are stupid, dumb idiots. They don't realize anything. They're mind numbed to reality. Think about it like this. The same people. Well, hold on. See, I think about it like this because it's the way I was raised, but a lot of people don't. But see, when you're a kid, your mom will try to tell you, oh, be like this, do this. You need to do this when you grow up. You need to do this and all this, that, and the other. When I was a kid, I was thinking, the same person telling me not to drink is the one getting so drunk she can't walk straight. The one telling me not to argue, to not talk back at her is the same fucking one that throws shit at me when I came out to her as bi. The same fucking one tells me not to smoke, smokes. And I don't want to smoke just because I want my health to be good. But, if you want to smoke, do it. You want to vape, do it. You want to do so much heroin your legs fall off, do it. It's your life. Live it according to how you want to live it. And don't let anyone else tell you how to live it. Do what makes you happy, no matter what. Happiness comes first. Quality of life comes first. And you see, the same thing goes with diseases. I don't fucking get it. You see someone that's diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. They're dying slow. It's agonizing. They can't even breathe good anymore because their muscles are so weak because they've been bedbound for so long. Yet they still drag the fuck on. Who is this? Is that Josh's mom? Yeah, it's Josh's mom. Anyway, yet they drag the fuck on and linger because they're told they have to. They don't want to make their family sad when they die. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. But the family's fucking greedy. At a certain point, you ever thought that maybe that person doesn't want to live anymore? Their life to a certain degree, you can live it to a certain point, but at a certain point, it becomes so hellish to live. Just kill yourself. That's what I would do. If I had some horrible... Now, if I had something like MS and they're like, yeah, you got 60 years to live, that's a full life. Live it. Unless it gets to a point where toward the end there, things are getting to be difficult for you, then don't live it. Oh, hold on. I'll be right back. Did it do anything? Oh, I just took a picture. You know what? I'll bust this up into a part 2. So I need to help get groceries out. I'll bust this up into a part 2. So yeah.